How's it going, guys? It is Mr. Clinksbull coming out with you with a random tutorial of how to breed on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and some of this will connect to X and Y because the breeding is the same way, same items, and the same technique. So let's go ahead and get started off. A bunch of people are confused on what IVs are. I was too, but let me just put it this way. IVs are, in each stat, you can get perfect 31 IVs in every stat a Pokemon has. You can check these IVs by going to a judge in whatever game, X or Y, or Alpha Sapphire. Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, the judge is in the Battle Resort and the Pokemon Center. And X and Y, I haven't played X and Y in a while. It might be in Kilode City. I think that's how you say it, and I think that's where it is. He's also in the Pokemon Center there. So I'm going to first start off with how the Pokemon IVs work. If you check with the judge, he'll say, I see, blah, blah, this Pokemon has a lot of potential, and then he'll start listing off stats. These stats can go from HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. 6. So there's 6 stats you can get all perfect IVs in, but he'll list them off, and he'll say, these stats cannot be beat. And that means that you have perfect 31 IVs in those stats. Now, in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the breeding is a little bit, I think it's a little bit different than what X and Y does. The Destiny Knot is the item that you need to pass down IVs still. You need the Destiny Knot. And the Destiny Knot, you will go to the Mavile Sea in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. You'll go there. There'll be a couple inside the ship that you have to battle them, and battle them countless times. I battled them 10 or 11 times, and they finally gave me a Destiny Knot to use. The Everstone you can find in Granite's Cave. When you find the Steelixite, I think it's called, there'll be a rock right next to it. Just use your dowsing machine, and you'll be able to find it. So basically, I'm going to explain. Don't mind my handwriting. So there's 2 big points to breeding. There's natures and there is IVs, as we already talked about. Whoops, I wrote the wrong thing. So the Destiny Knot, what it is used for is to carry IVs. So the Everstone is to use to carry the nature that a Pokemon has, and a Destiny Knot is to carry down the IVs. Now, in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, the Destiny Knot doesn't take all of the IVs from the Pokemon that's holding the Destiny Knot. It randomizes all the stats out of all 12 and picks 5 to pass down. So, let's say for a Ditto, because Dittos can breed with almost anything, depending on which Pokemon you're breeding with. And let's also take something simple. Let's take Trico. So, hopefully I'm spelling this right. So let's say Ditto has, I'm going to use P for perfect, so P, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trico has N for normal, so, and we're going by how the stats are in order, so HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and finally speed. So these are the categories we're going by right here. HP attack, defense, special attack, defense, speed. Ditto has all perfect, but let's just go ahead and put in a scenario here. Let's say your Trico that you have has normal and HP attack, defense, has normal and special attack and special defense, but has a perfect in speed, because that's realistic. So this is what we're looking at. Ditto has all perfect IVs. Let's just say you got it from a friend that knows how to get these Dittos, power saves, or you just got lucky. Somehow you got the lucky out of 1 in 1 million and caught a Ditto with all perfect IVs. So this is what you would normally do. Let's say the Trico, let's say the Ditto has adamant nature, and each nature, if you do not know, increases in one stat and decreases in another. So I actually have a chart here on my phone that I will look at because I can't remember all of these different natures. Adamant nature increases attack and it decreases special attack. So for Trico, I don't know if we would want to use that for Trico. I really have no Smogon setup that I would know of Trico. So let's say that we will give Trico a quiet nature, increase in special attack and decrease in speed. Well, since Trico already has 1 IV in speed, that's perfect. We're going to go ahead and decrease that just a little bit to get an increase in special attack. So, this meaning that you have a quiet nature for Trico, just a hypothetical situation. You have a quiet nature for Trico, increasing your special attack and decreasing your speed. Now, knowing what our items can do, we will give the Trico the Everstone. So we will give Trico the Everstone to pass down the quiet nature to its offspring. So its offspring will inherit the quiet nature, increase special attack, and decrease speed. We will give the Destiny Knot to Ditto to just because. I mean, it doesn't in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It doesn't matter which one is holding the Destiny Knot. It just randomizes all the stats and picks 5 random IVs. So this is not going to ensure you that you'll get a 5 IP Pokemon, but it will give you a chance. You can be very lucky and get a full 5 IV because you can't. It'll only pick 5 IVs to pass down, not a perfect 6. So you cannot get a perfect. You can only get a flawless. So let's say it picks up speed because there's 2 speed natures. It'll pick up the special defense, special attack. Then it'll pick the defense, the attack, and then pick the regular HP stat. So right now we're looking at 3 perfect stats and 3 normal stats. So then we will take this Trico that has a perfect. Well, it has a normal, perfect, perfect, normal, perfect. So normal in HP, perfect in attack and defense, normal in special attack, and special defense, and then perfect in speed. You will then take that Trico, let me just flip this page over, you will then take that offspring and breed that with the Ditto again, also giving it the Everstone, and giving the Ditto that you just bred with the Destiny Knot. Now this, again, it does not matter who holds the Destiny Knot as long as you have an Everstone on the nature Pokemon that you want. It randomizes all stat IVs and picks 5 random ones. So that's about it for IVs. Natures, you can go to, what am I on right now? I'm on Cerebi. Cerebi has a whole chart that you can screenshot or save or whatever to help you breed and know which nature you want. Do you have to go out and catch a bunch of Pokemon to get the nature you want? You can, but honestly I would just get 1 or 2, depending if you have a Ditto or not, and breed them until it finally gets the nature that you want. This meaning you don't use the Everstone and let a bunch of random outcomes come out. So that's about it for breeding. Do I have any preferences for each Pokemon? No. Some I do, some I don't. Smogon has those preferences. Obviously, they're not going to have them up for Oras right now. But for X and Y, the only thing that I wanted to tell you guys for X and Y breeding was that the Pokemon that you give the Destiny Knot will carry down all IVs from that Pokemon, in the exception of it being 6 or I think sometimes 5. It won't bring down all 6 IVs, but I know it will sometimes bring all 5 IVs down, maybe in some instances 4. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys pass this around forever who is eager to breed in Pokemon, either this generation or X and Y. So thank you guys so much. Please like, favorite, and subscribe. I'd love to do some more tutorials for you guys, and I'll see you guys later.